Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex. We're going to do another Peacekeeperalex gaming stream, and this is going to be Peacekeeperalex gaming stream number 31. I and others from Mr. Guides are advocating for what Mr. Guides chose for us to advocate in regards to smart advocating such from Mr. Guides pertaining to Peacekeeperalex gaming stream number 31, the way Mr. Guides negated. I and others from Spirit Guides are advocating for resources and support in regards to those that Spirit Guides indicated the way Spirit Guides negated. Yeah, let's continue. So we're gonna just start off with a battle here. Let's do. No, not that. We want to do new battle. I think I want to do another. I want to do a historical battle. I think conquest in Jiangdong, and I really should do a battle of Tsing Wang again, because we did just lose that one last time. We're going to do Conquest in Jiangdong. It's going to be Sun Si against Wang Lang.
Your advance
Right, others from Guides are advocating for what Spirit Guides chose for us to advocate in regards to those that Guides need in regards to smart application, etc.
But now you face a new adversary in Wang Lang. The Jiangdong estuary opens into the sea, and against that horizon, he has arranged his defenses. Yet your future awaits, Sun Si. A new nation with you as its king. Do not let this petty warlord forestall your ascent.
So, others from Guides are advocating for the spotlight teams in regards to spiritual to be given the resources and support that means I'm a psychic medium. I can discern spirits. And yeah, so there's spotlights sometimes on us at times. Even people who aren't seemingly famous might have a certain kind of spotlight on them that's a tell of certain things. And others from Guides are asking for clarifications and information in regards to smart application, etc. from Guides and which Guides needed.
Double time! Quick march! Make ready! Show them justice! Attend! Chief Dragons! Take heed, warriors! Attack! To attention!
You are weak! I will crush you for this insult!
Ready! Attend me, spearman! Hurry! Move! The time has come! Move out quickly!
As you can see, I'm getting slammed here by enemy units on the right flank, and there's more enemy units on the way, which I'm shifting spearmen to cover my crossbow from right behind me. I didn't notice until right now. Also getting attacked on either side of one of my units here. Jade Dragons, horseback, by Saber Militia, as well as Heavy Tiger and Leopard Cavalry. And the main battle is sort of at a standstill, as I gotta move some of these units upwards a bit. And others from Guides are advocating for clarifications in regards to October 16th, 2019 and October 15th, 2019 in regards to what remains for Guides needed in regards to smart application section of Mr. Guides and Mr. Guides Light and others from Mr. Guides are advocating for the light to be protected in the ways that means Spirit Guides needed the way Mr. Guides needed. I am referring to the light that for me Spirit Guides needed in regards to smart application section of Mr. Guides needed.
Kill them!
Others from Mr. Guides saying this, Mr. Guides needed. Did it. Alright, did fine. You don't know, I wish you wouldn't have ever said that. This is Peacekeeperalex and others from Guides are advocating for what means for Guides and negative versus smart application section of Mr. Guides. You never knew it, but it mattered. Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Ready! Go, seem to be struggling. Need some help? Amazing that you can both talk and battle. Run! Faster!
As you can see, he's almost down. I'm moving here a bit.
Move! Move! Unleash fury! Load your bolts!
This is a difficult one. I do have reinforcements on the way.
Make ready! Faster! Spears to hand! At the ready! Fire upon them! To attention! Hurry! Move! Fight! Take heed, warriors! Steel yourselves!
I know there's from guides are advocating for what Spirit Guides chose for us to advocate in regards to who Spirit Guides need in regards to some organization extension from guides. I know there's from guides are advocating for Spirit Guides, main camps, main sans, and main guides that Spirit Guides needed in the light to receive the resources and support that Spirit Guides needed in the light.
Stand ready! Load crossbows! Crossbows! Attend! Rain down death! Ready to fight? Move out quickly! Prepare! Run! Run! The time has come! Show no mercy!
Looks like we're losing this battle a bit. The troops are kind of getting bogged down, getting attacked on either side here. Spearmen and Yellow Dragons surrounding three of my troops, which are getting there in low health. Giant Sword Guard Cavalry and Spear Warriors taking on Heavy Giant Infantry, which are a little bit of ways away up above from that conflict. Three troops are getting surrounded. Also, the two crossbows ended up getting hit by enemy general and cavalry guards who ended up attacking them. Over off to the left flank, I got one unit of Jade Dragons and Heavy Spear Guards, but they are low health. So we're getting slammed here. My reinforcements are on the way,
Take heed, warriors!
but it's not as many as I had hoped at all, actually. So I don't know if this is going to be fruitful.
Make haste! Strike them down! Prepare! Take heed, warriors! Charge! Strike! Go for the legs! Feel the fury of the earth! Move out quickly! Go, go, go!
I'm going to move one of my generals over here to buff the remaining troops that are just trying to hold off this army till the reinforcements get here. We've got some horsemen getting here near. The generals have landed.
Nothing can harm me! Strike! Move, move! Do not relent! Dragon Riders! Strike! Ready! Charge! Take heed, warriors! Stand ready! Attack! You are weak! Dragon Cavalry! Cavalry! Mount up!
Enemies are we're still holding on here. That one unit, those two units that I have right in front are now surrounded by like this triangle of enemy units right around it. And other Spirit Guides are advocating for what Spirit Guides chose for us to advocate in regards to best possible spirit that myself and others Spirit Guides could have advocated for in regards to smart education, etc. Spirit Guides calculated by the setting that Spirit Guides needed, cross-reference with what Spirit Guides needed, the way Spirit Guides needed. I and other Spirit Guides are advocating for what Spirit Guides chose for us to advocate regarding those spirit that Spirit Guides needed in regards to smart education, etc. Spirit Guides of them in the ways that Spirit Guides needed.
Cavalry! Attend! To attention! Destroy them! Mounted dragons! Double time!
So we have some heavy spear cavalry coming here through here. Jade Dragons, heavy Tiangling cavalry joining in now, finally showing up getting support to those generals who are just holding off those 2 units of heavy tiger and leopard cavalry, as well as spearmen, but ended up retreating earlier on. And now we're going to send them forth and rescue those units that were in battle, but ended up fighting back a bit. The left flank ended up emerging victorious, and the right flank still fighting currently, just retreating, I think. Are those enemy units? No, those are the enemy units, so they're still fighting. So we're going to send those cavalry over to that unit that was kind of embattled by a square of 3 enemy units. The Yi marksmen, 2 units apiece. And there goes that. Whoa, technical difficulties. Let's just start it up again. Hubari. Play. I know this one's guys are advocating for what means for guys needed for us to advocate in regards to smart application, etc. Guys needed. Okay, then fine. So let's try that again. New battle. Let's try this one more time. Historical battle. Conquest Jiandong, Tsante, and Wang Lang. Start battle. Romance mode.
Your advance into Jiandong has so far been successful, Sun Ce. But now you face a new adversary in Wanglang. The Jiandong estuary opens into the sea, and against that horizon, he has arranged his defenses. Yet your future awaits, Sun Ce. A new nation with you as its king. Do not let this petty warlord forestall your ascent.
I know this one's guides are advocating for what means for guys chose for us to advocate for smart application, etc. Guys pertaining to the streaming teams, it means guys need and others for guys need. Again, this is potentially streaming in spiritual as well too, in certain infrastructure as well as on certain platforms. I know others from guides are advocating for what means for guys in regards to the streaming infrastructure. That means for guys in regards to smart application, etc. Guys need. So again, here we're going to start off with 2 spearman units, heavy spear guards on the left flank, got heavy giant infantry right in the middle, and right on the right got some light glaive infantry, pearl dragons. We also have 2 units of cavalry, heavy spear cavalry, and we got 2 crossbowmen. And what's interesting is there were some units that kind of attacked me from right behind, so I'm actually going to keep my generals right here, I think. Actually, I'm going to move back 2 units. 2 units. Not too much. And I'm going to keep, I think, both my horsemen on the side. Loose formation, because we are getting hit by archers on the right flank. We also got some... So yeah, so they are attacking us from behind here. You can see 2 units moving upwards. Heavy tiger and leopard cavalry, both 2 units, and Xi'an, general. And we also got more units here. We got 2 cavalry coming in from the front. We also have spear warriors, saber militia, some yellow dragons, and 2 Yi marksmen, as well as 3 generals attacking us from the front. And over in the city, you can see in the city far away that there's still more troops, a couple more generals, a couple more melee infantry, and our... Wow, that was fairly... Our reinforcements are on the way, so we're just kind of holding off until we get there. You can see that it working. We blocked them. Now I'm actually going to attack the bowmen
Crossbows at the ready.
with my cavalry.
Dragon cavalry. Take your positions. Strike.
Try and hold them off. Get rid of those marksmen that are kind of hitting us, and then we have our 3 bowmen that can just sit here and hit them. Gives us a bit of an advantage. I send one of my generals into the fray, in the front. I send another one in the
Surely
back.
you could do better.
Try and take out that enemy general
Amazing
that's just
that you can
attacking the
both talk
spearmen.
and battle.
Making it a little bit more difficult for me right from behind. Try and get rid of those units. Those 2 horsemen did retreat. Now they're moving and maneuvering around the left flank and trying to attack the front, which are engaging with multiple troops. These spear warriors on the enemy side, as well as a couple other ones too. Yellow dragons and saber militia have hit the front of our units, taking on heavy spear guards, heavy giant infantry 2 units, and pearl dragons.
Elite dragons. Double time. Go on. Keep up. I know you can do it.
Is that your best? Come on, try harder.
Stand ready. Stand ready. Move.
We want to get this
March
guy
in the
over
double.
here. Get one of my friendly generals over on this side. Get rid of this guy, Xi'an.
At the ready.
Beautiful sensei. 30% morale. Get them up, get them moving.
Crossbows.
It's crossbowmen kind of doing their own thing here, even though I kind of maneuvered them to try and hit those enemy units. They're hitting our front. And the right flank here, the Jade Dragons Heavy Spear Cavalry are kind of getting cut down a bit. I can maneuver my left flank a bit. The Heavy Spear Guards, I'm going to try and maneuver to the right flank and hit some of the enemy from behind.
Go. 10. Go, go, go. Raise spears. To attention. Fight. Take heed, warriors. Faster. Kill them.
One of my generals doing a bit of a dance here, trying to catch up with some of the enemy generals, kind of circling. I got one unit right next to him, Pearl Dragons, like Lave Infantry.
At the ready. To battle. G. Hurry. Move.
That's just what it is. And that's what they've been saying.
Attack.
And that's the truth. They've been lying, Alex. And that's the case. They've been continuing to do circulation. And that's just what it is then. And that's the case. That's just what it is then. Alright, then fine. It's not just what it is then. Sorry. It's open channeling. I do open channel at times. There is spirit channeling through with open loud voice. It doesn't sound like that at times. That's what it is though on my end as a psychic medium. I can feel it. I can feel spirit channel through and do their own thing.
Make ready. To battle. Dragon warriors.
And we got some archers here, and that is a
Attend
problem.
me, spearmen. Load crossbows. Shoot. Ready. Prepare. Destroy them.
Interestingly enough, the Jade Dragons on the right flank are still there, holding up a large group of units. I maneuvered my crossbowmen in the back to try and hit them more. Again, they got this heavy tiger and leopard cavalry kind of doing its thing. It's kind of not attacking me, but kind of attacking me.
Warriors. Kill them.
I know there's ones guys are advocating for war. Winsburg guys chose for us to advocate for us. Such ones guys.
Do not relent.
Enemy general is retreating on the left flank, but then returns
Stand ready.
backwards to do more
Ready.
damage.
Elite warriors. Elite dragons. Move.
I know there's ones guys are advocating for the prompting team. Sent main guys needing versus Margaret etc. Ones guys to be protected, defended, healed, etc. Ones guys needing. Again, this is sort of a practice gaming stream. I have other gaming streams that I do that's not necessarily full of advocations. The Psychic War Gamers and the Psychic Gamers, where it's more put together. But this is just like a bit of a practice thing that I do at times to try and practice wargaming commentary and things of that nature. But I also do advocations. Why the heck not? No, why the heck? Why the heck? Why don't we? Well, alright then. I do. Clarifications. I'm under clarifications at defense to receive what makes us need versus
Make ready! Fight! Steel yourselves! Attack!
And right in the center here, I got basically the last remaining of my units here trying to hold on. You know, I still got the crossbows, and yeah, we still have Pearl Dragons, 70, giant infantry, got some heavy spear cavalry as well, and they're just holding on with some Yi marksmen charging forth, and heavy spear guards. So it kind of looks like they're outnumbered now. For a second there, it looked like I was surrounded and didn't have enough, but I think it's actually it's working. It's working. Send in my heavy crossbowmen because they are out of ammunition.
Bolts ready! To battle! Cavalry! Attack! March at the double! Cavalry!
Others from guides are asking for transportation in regards to those that means causing versus market extension from guys means causing behind. Others from guides are advocating for what means for guides chose for us to advocate in regards to market extension from guides in regards to transportation. That means for guys needed the way means for guys needed. And maneuvering here, this heavy spear cavalry to kind of hit these archers, the Yu marksmen. They're fighting with the Pearl Dragons right now, right outside that main conflict where I thought I was surrounded. But now I've also sent more cavalry over there as well too. And it ended up really hitting home here.
The Phoenix rises! Kill them! Fight!
The enemy here is getting put to the sword. And they are retreating. So we do have, we still have some infantry here to charge the city with. That's going to be a good thing. And we still got more troops on the way, so we have a chance here to take this city. And I'm actually going to send those 3 units straight at that left flank. They're maneuvering their horsemen, though, and I don't like that move. Let's get our horsemen over there. We still got some infantry here that is attacking us, and I'm going to get the crossbow to kind of put them away here.
Stand ready! Charge!
Again, they got that heavy glaive infantry, the Azure Dragons. They're also bowmen. They're just sending them in against other Azure Dragons against Azure Dragons. It's going to be interesting, but they also brought heavy giant infantry as well. So that's going to help.
Stand ready! With speed! March quickly!
I'm going to send in Xiangling cavalry over on the left flank.
Ready to fight? Make ready! The Phoenix rises!
Take heed, warriors! Steel yourselves! Feel the fury of the earth! At the ready!
a double. Unleash fury. Double time. Spearman, ahead. Spears ahead. Try that. Bow. Finish.
Got my archers here hitting the heavy spear guards right in the center of the center gate.
Prepare. No
Left
mercy.
flank again, it's those Azure Dragons battling it out, and then I brought over pretty much the remainder of that force that was surrounded, the initial army, not the non-reinforcements. Try to take on the right gate. There is Azure Dragons there, and they're almost gone.
Ready.
31 left.
Fight!
And others from you guys are advocating for what means for guys negated in regards to the content teams. That means for guys negated the way guys negated. And others from you guys are championing what means for guys chose for us to champion in regards to this market education, etc. To guys negated. And others from you guys are vindicating what means for guys chose for us to vindicate in regards to this market education, etc. To guys negated. Well, okay.
Archers ready.
This is just what it is. Look, that's how they all played it again. This is the truth. You believe that?
To attention! Jihad soldiers! Cavalry! To attention! Jihad pole arms! Stand ready! Hurry! Move! To attention, archers! At the ready! Show no mercy!
Some spearmen here under fire. We have broken through the gates. All three. The middle, and both flanks, right and left. They got a few units left. I think both 3 full units and a couple generals. That's gonna be it.
Crossbows at the ready! Strike them down! Archers! Ready! At the ready! Charge!
Wang Lang is almost down. He's got low health.
At the ready! Dragon archers!
Kill them!
Cavalry! Ready to ride?
Got some bowmen taking on again one of the remainder units here of the enemy. Jade Dragons. They got like they got really regal armor. Spearmen. The archers are feisty. They don't stop slashing. It's a really good thing about it. And I have some spearmen coming in here. Heavy spear guns, like these large shields. One of my generals, I think, there's the horseman.
Charge! Feel the fury of the earth!
And the right flank army on my side is now engaging with the Jade Dragons as well. One of the remainder units. And 3 units left. 2 generals, or 1 general now.
At the ready!
And one of my units is breaking here, the heavy Tianling cavalry.
Crossbowmen! Attend! The phoenix rises! Take heed, warriors! Locked
So the right flank army on my side, right in the center, fighting almost near the center square, just outside of it, is losing considerably. One of the enemy generals is there. Wang Lang is still alive, ends up decimating it. So that is the remainder. So just as we break through on the right flank, we also lose on the left flank. So these two remainder units are going to meet up. We're going to see what it looks like. And they don't have too much. They only have those 2 units left. So we should be able to win it.
Crossbows stand by!
There's also a 3rd unit they have that's still harassing one of the last units on that left flank, the bowmen. Azure Dragons against Azure Dragons. Same unit attacking each other.
The time has come. Charge! Elite dragons, do not relent. Dragon cavalry. Move, move.
They shifted in a really crazy spear formation there, a circle spear formation.
Move! The time has come!
And this is it. These armies are
Go! Attack!
meeting up. Again, I still have a lot of troops on my side, but not too much health. Heavy giant infantry, heavy spear guards. Got 2 pearl dragons. We still got some crossbow infantry too. Got a full unit here, just about to get over here, but he's out of ammunition.
Show no mercy!
That would be, this is going to be it. Decide the battle here. And it's fairly almost even. It moved to about even. I got 325 units. They got 161. It's a bit of a battle.
Prepare! Go for the legs!
We got some buffs. That might change the pace of the battle. We're being edged out here. My general's doing some damage. One of them's not even on horseback anymore. Rune Mao.
Stand ready!
Yeah, but still with decent health too.
Go for the legs! Ready! Move out quickly!
And other Splinter Guides are advocating for what Marine Spirit Guides chose for us to advocate versus market fishing section Splinter Guides pertaining to best possible spirit that we could have done this advocation in regards to, calculated by the setting that Marine Guides need, and cross-reference with what Marine Spirit Guides need to get the way Marine Guides need.
Cheer, warriors! Unleash fury! Spearmen, attack! Do not relent! Crossbows, stand ready!
Enemy is retreating here. A couple of units remaining. Actually, just 1 unit remaining.
To
I think.
attention! Cheer, soldiers! Ready!
Still enemy general left.
Strike! Steel yourselves!
They took the city, but man, close one. Victory. Pirate victory. Whoa. I think that's going to be it. I and others from Minster Guides are advocating for what Minster Guides chose for us to advocate in regards to smart education, etc. from Minster Guides, needed. I and others from Minster Guides are advocating for what Minster Guides chose for us to advocate in regards to this information, the way Minster Guides negated.